LeBron, what do you think was the biggest difference in that 13-1 run for the Knicks to close the game?
We didn't close possessions. We made them miss, and they got offensive rebounds. The first one with Henzonja hit one off of his own miss. DJ got the offensive rebound. Then Dotson hit one by our bench, a contested one, and we didn't make enough shots obviously down the stretch, but I mean we had all the chances in the world to win the game, but they made the shots made the plays down the stretch, and they won the game.
Luke said what he almost typically always wants is you with the ball at the top of the floor, the ability to make those decisions. What were you looking for in the final possession?
Just to get a good look, and great D by Mario. That's it.
You passed Michael Jordan and are now the fourth leading scorer in history. Would the kid from Akron have ever thought he would be able one day to accomplish all this? And how has your journey been so far?
No. I had a lot of dreams, a lot of aspirations growing up, but never thought I'd be in the same breath or even mentioned with any of the greats, especially Mike. And my journey so far has been a hell of a ride, and I'm still on it. So I want to continue that.
Ron, do you think the ball was moving enough in the offense in the last 3 minutes or so?
Yeah, absolutely.
Zion Williamson is the most talked about prospect since yourself, probably. Do you have any advice for this young player from Duke?
Well, yeah, I got a lot of advice, and it's not hard to find me if you want to get it.
You guys obviously down bodies in this game, and it was there for the taking. But do you think there's any commonality to the games you guys, the losses you've had against the not so good teams in the league this year? No,
I mean we had our chances. I mean, listen, we haven't played well versus a lot of teams that's been under 500, teams that's been over 500. With the lack of experience, I mean, closing out games, you got to have that. I mean, obviously tonight we had our group that got us the lead, and then at the end, and we just lost the lead. I mean, like I said, we couldn't close out possessions, and we couldn't get enough timely, buckets on the other end. So, but I mean, it's been like that all year, so it's nothing been different.
Is that a frustration for you?
No, not a frustration. It's just all about growth. You take the good with the bad, and you continue to push forward.
So this is a learning experience for the team?
Every game is a learning experience for our ball club, absolutely.
LeBron, 9 games out of the playoffs, most certainly the team is going to miss it. Have you thought about, from a basketball standpoint, how your summer is going to be, and can this impact your decision about playing for Team USA in the summer?
Absolutely. I mean, I've thought about how my summer is going to be, and it's unfortunate that we're so far out of the postseason right now, and looking like we won't be a part of it. So, obviously the first thing that comes to mind is just taking care of my body. I've played a lot of basketball, played a lot of minutes over my 16-year career. So getting the opportunity to have a couple more months to take care of my body and refresh my mind and my body is going to be very key going into my 17th year. So looking forward to that.
LeBron, you said the other night that you didn't think that the way the season's gone would change the message to free agents this summer. What do you think the message to free agents will be?
I don't know. Listen, at the end of the day, this franchise wants to win and wants to win big. And the one thing about it, the franchise, they cater to the players, and that's it. And everything else comes secondary. They only want us to go out and perform at a high level, and play the game at a high level, so we can, be mentioned with some of the great teams that's in the league at that point in time. So, like I said, it's a lot of great free agents in this summer. I'm not gonna name any names because every time I say something or organization says something about a specific person, we get in trouble. But we have an opportunity to get better, and that's something that it's definitely great to know that when you have an opportunity to get better from a personnel standpoint.
Give the Knicks credit for staying with it. We did not do a good enough job of closing out the game. We fought hard to build a lead, and I think it started when I think we were up 9 or 11, and they missed a 3. And we let the ball bounce, hit the ground, and then they kicked it out for a 3. So from that point on, we didn't make the plays that we needed to win a game. And the Knicks stepped up and made some big shots and made some big defensive plays.
On that final possession, were you just kind of trusting LeBron to go get a shot? And
yeah, at the free throw line, I asked him, said, "You want we got the timeout left, or you want to bring it?" At that moment, it doesn't really matter. I mean, if I drop a play and call a timeout, the play is going to be get the ball to LeBron in the top of the floor. So It never comes down to that final play, and more times than not, LeBron's gonna make that game winner. But it's about the details of closing games out once you have a lead, and we it felt like we let our foot off the gas a little bit there.
You'd had some good performances from guys like Caruso and Williams. Does that get lost a little bit when you lose a game in that fashion, or do you try to hold on to some things?
Well, it doesn't get lost as far as us prepping for the next game and their growth as players. Right now, yeah, it'll get lost in the media and for the next day and a half. But we'll watch film on it, and as we get ready, they'll continue to earn trust in the staff and in their teammates, and continue to get more opportunities.
Obviously, the last possession, you're saying the plan was to get the ball to LeBron. The last couple possessions, LeBron was taking shots. Was that sort of at any one of those possessions you were looking for LeBron to make the play there that would put it away?
Yeah, we were just in our horn C play, which he'll quarterback, and we got an action, strong side action, weak side, and if he doesn't like either of them, then it's his choice to kind of take the ball, take it one-on-one, and make a play. So down the stretch, and pretty much every team is going to do that, and especially when you have a player as good as LeBron on your team, get him the ball and let him make those decisions.
Were you comfortable with the shots that he took down that stretch?
Yeah, he's one of the all-time great players in our league. He understands time and score and everything else. So he's earned that right to take the shots he feels comfortable with. As opposed to some younger guys, you're going to draw the things up and tell them what to look for and tell them where to go. He's earned the right to feel that out and take the shots he feels like are going to be good for him.
So it goes without saying that you guys were missing bodies today, but this is another loss against one of the worst teams in the league. What's the feeling to have 5 or 6 of them now this season?
Well, it's not. This hurts right now. I'm not looking at it right now like, dang, this is our 5th or 6th one against a team with one of the lower records. Our guys scrapped again tonight. I thought we played well enough to win a road game today, and it's never easy to win in the NBA. But I thought we did play well enough, and like I said, those final 2-3 minutes, we didn't get the stops we needed, and offensively we didn't score any points.